Hi everyone, this is Pat Winter, and today I'm going to show a little project using Sam Poole's honeybee kit, and it's fairly new in her Etsy shop. And I love doing honeybee journals. I think I've done 3 of them. I've got 2 videos of them, and then one was a private, a special one that I didn't videotape. So anyway, this is just a small project. I had this old German book, and the spine was, well, it just deteriorated. So I used this really neat coconut fiber paper that a friend had given me. I try to use it very sparingly because there's not a lot of it, and I don't know where to find it, and neither does she. So anyway, it's a hardcover, a vintage German book that I gutted and put on a new spine. And let's see what's inside. Oh, I do have a couple little dangles. I made this little tube bead and added a little bee skep and a little tag. And I think there's a bee, well, there's supposed to be a bee on there. I don't know where it went. It flew away. Anyway, I'll put that back on, and that's just a removable little dangle. So inside, it's going to be very shadowy because I'm not going to apologize for having the sun shining today because it's been a while, and we appreciate it. So excuse the shadows. So under the front cover, I have a little pocket and a nice large journaling tag and some vintage women's beekeepers club, and a little girl dressed as a bumblebee or a honeybee. And then here's one of the members of the beekeepers club. Little vintage photos. Oops. And under or on here, this is just, it's useless. I had glued it together. It's just a shaker card with a little bee charm and some no-hole gold beads. And this is actually useful. It's a little coin collector's container. And I do have 2 little loose beads, beaded bees in here. And I didn't curl the antennae, so whoever gets this, they can either leave them straight or curl them themselves, but they can be, there's a little tab here that you just open it and you can remove them if you want and use them in a project. Or they even make earrings out of them, so that could be cute. Now this is an unusual thing I tried. I put 2, there's 2 signatures. Well, there's actually 4, but this bottom section is just little papers, coffee stained papers, lined to make little notes. So the top part is the actual little journal. And these beautiful pages from the Honeybee collection of Sam's. And a little pocket. Now some of the ephemera in here is not from the kit, but it's I just like to add lots of stuff, so I think everybody likes to add their own touches. And there's another pretty paper of a beautiful woman. And these are little bee stories and poems. Just tucked in there. And this has a couple little bee items in it. It's a little envelope. Another little envelope. And some more little tags, journaling cards, bee themed. This is pretty. Now I did Sam's. She basically used like the black and white, but I added a little watercolor to put in some more of the kind of the old yellow color. Kind of went with the covers and stuff. So here and there I just kind of painted them myself. Here's got some very pretty papers in this kit. And this is, I used it a few times. I can't find my stamp cleaner for the archival ink. So I've got to find that, so I don't want to mess this up. But this is one of Sam's stamps, designed by, it's called The Beekeeper, and I just love this image. So I've used it a few times in here. And this I had seen before, where they would stamp it and move it a tiny bit and stamp it to make it look old. And I like the effect, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's fine. So it's basically just a lot of small pages, little pieces of ephemera here and there, a lot of journaling space. Here's a little beaded bee and some vintage lace. I just love these women, their long dresses and their hats. Uh-oh, there we go. And this I just did a few vintage looking bee skeps, or not bee skeps, but bee houses. These are like similar to the ones that my father used when he kept bees many, many years ago. I remember going out and he'd smoke the hive a little bit, and in the evening, and he would what he called rob the hives when it was time, and put in the new honeycomb, and he would always cut us off a little chunk, and we would run to the swing set or something and just gobble it down because it was so good and fresh. Here's another little beaded bee I put in as a bookmark. And here are some more small journaling cards. And a piece of vintage lace, another beaded bee, and 3 more really sweet little vintage girls dressed as little honeybees. Well, she's not, but she's looking at a little bee. And these two, I think that is so sweet. And then I have a glassine envelope, and it has a little bead charm, but it has several. In this kit, Sam has a sheet of collaged images, and you can cut them apart and use them, or just even use them as a page. Anyway, there's several of them in here. I just cut them where the lines were, so I think there's 4 of them. Nice big journaling cards, or you can cut them up and use them, you know, for different things. And on the back is just a really old piece of coffee dyed lace, and it's also a pocket that you can put something. I might put something in there. But that's it. It's just a simple little project using her honeybee kit that's fairly new in her shop. So go take a peek, and I will put the information under the video. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. I hope it's sunny where you are.